Hey, you! Okay, you're catching me real early this morning. It's just coming out 5:15. We're about to go across the beautiful River Thames. Let me just turn the camera around and give you some beautiful River Thames action. Look at that. I don't know, come down. It's so nice, but yeah, I just wanted to say, let me just rein my neck in a little bit. I've been driving up from South London and my place at this time on a Saturday morning. The roads are really quiet, and it gives you the opportunity to just sort of test certain features of the car, what you don't normally get in the humdrum busy day that the traffic we normally get here in London. So yeah, superb. I got a little bit of an adrenaline thing going on right now because I've been hitting it hard. It's probably taken me about 15 minutes to do what would normally take at least half an hour. So happy days. Got a long day of driving ahead of me today. My daughter's going off back to university, second year, and we're helping her move in. So I've got a bit of driving to do for that, but I just had to run in on an errand into central London. And I was thinking, you know, this passport business is really exciting because, you know, all the talk that I do about sovereignty and taking back your power and stuff like that, well, you know, I've been doing this little exercise in the background. You know, a friend called Emily Davies, she kind of gave me the courage to push on with it, you know, and actually came and, you know, gave me some tips and pointers along the way. And, you know, I'll fully credit her for helping me and Andrea get through this. But you know, a meeting I had with her was important. But, you know, up until now, everything's just been a little bit kind of, you know, yes, you can take this, and this is what I've done. I haven't registered. We didn't register my child's birth, and, you know, the state tried their damnedest to get us to register, try to frighten us into registering, and you know, injecting him and all of this sort of stuff. But we know we held ourselves firm, and then of course we had to go through the hoops of shit. Are they going to give us the passport, you know? And then it took a few months because there were a few letters that were exchanged, trying to get to the point where they were satisfied that there was a human being, there was a living human who absolutely has to be attended to, you know, despite not having filled in some anus paperwork. Right? So, but I want to move on now, you know, because it is a wonderful thing, and I think that others will definitely want to emulate. And I'm thinking, how do I help that process, and how do I do so in such a way that, you know, I'm adding something positive. I'm adding something positive to the to our world. You know, so I really want to try and, much as possible, depart from the kind of conflict zones, you know, and be in the love zone. You know, and in the kind of, hey, we do this by loving ourselves first, and then loving our fellow man, even those, you know, official dumb types who, you know, you meet with with alarming frequency in this time of my life now. They're not all bad, and I really have some good connections with some of them. And like my new friend Victor, the Polish traffic warden up here in London, he knows they didn't go to the moon, but he's not so sure that they could pull off the flat Earth. But give it time. I'm working on him, and who knows, maybe in time I'll be able to get away with parking without paying £50 an hour or whatever it is they rip you off from. Anyway, I'm just busy at the moment, and but I will, as soon as I can, sit down and kind of detail the steps and, you know, talk about the letters and the wording and so on, because it's essential that the wording comes to you, you know. And I was given some great pointers, and then from there it was just like it became intuitive about how I write to these people. And now when I get speeding fines and all this other crap, what did I get the other day? Oh, I was in a bus lane in Brighton. Fuck. Anyway, so I wrote to them, and I expect to get the same response as I got from the Kent police when they sent me a speeding fine for 3 or 4 months ago. I told them who I was, you know, and that I was traveling and stuff like that, and no one was injured, and if they could provide me with an injured party, then fine, we could talk. So we're not talking because they haven't written back. So anyway, but I don't want to be like, I don't want to come across like I'm smug either, you know, so sorry if that comes like that, but there is an element of, just give me a, you know, like a pinch of smugness just for a little while, if you don't mind, because I've paid a lot of fines in my life, man. I've paid a lot of freaking fines, and, you know, unless you're a big money earner, then fines are like your whole week's freaking spare money, or maybe more, sometimes even a month of spare money or whatever, you know what I mean? So these are heavy penalties that they force us to pay, like little naughty children, you know, go and stand in the corner for, you know, you miss out on the lunch break because you were, you parked over there for us, you stopped your vehicle for a few minutes, you know. I paid one once on a Sunday morning in Enfield town because I stopped while my pal ran into the coffee shop, and there was no one around at 7 in the morning on a Sunday, or, you know, so, and he runs into the coffee shop. It's the only thing that's open in the thing, but they hammer me with £60 fine, So enough of this, you know. Oh, I've got one. No, I'm all good. I'm all good. Anyway, I don't want to belabor here. I don't want to belabor, but just to say that it's you're hopefully going to see much more love from me in my delivery, in the street, you know, and in general. So that's what I hope to give. And I know there's some folks chatting here, but at least someone. Oh my God, it's love. Is that Roxanne? Roxanne, is that? Oh no, it's Amanda. Sorry, my eyesight isn't perfect. You know, I go on about it with the distilled water and so on, but, you know, trust me, I would not have been able to see these without a magnifying glass, you know, a few years ago. So I'm not talking shit about the eyesight. It is much, much better, but it's not perfect. Let's see, you can probably see me a little bit better if I turn the light on. I just hope that you're all fantastic. I am really gratified, actually, and I mean absolutely gratified that you know, thanks to the content that I've been putting out and to the support of a few pals and others in the YouTube space. Actually, RV Russian Vids gave me a little shout yesterday, which, you know, carries quite a lot of weight in my little world. So thanks for that, Russian Vids. I appreciate that. And you know, the John Smith Globe Light Tour is going full strength in the UK, and I am definitely going to be joining up with those guys. I'm going to be injecting a little bit of Trinity 4 into the tour. Not sure exactly when that's going to be, but you know, it'll be soon. And I'm not trying to be like coy, I just haven't been able to kind of fix down all my you know, responsibilities and so on, and etc. So yeah, I was saying thank you. I was saying thank you for folks for hitting the old subscribe button. You know, I don't call on people to do that. I'm not like I'm just, you know, I'm grateful that other human beings are listening to the message, because in the main I'm hoping that it's coming up for 400 people, you know, and hopefully those are mostly people and not bots and socks. But no, I know there's real people out there, and I know there's genuine people who are like me, you know, feeling a certain way, a certain, you know, gosh, there's things we need, there's things we want to know, and there's a way we want to go about getting that. And this way won't appeal to everybody, that's for sure, and there's other ways that don't appeal to me. But you know, I recognize that there are a number of ways to skin the cat, and sorry to the vegans and vegetarians, I didn't mean to bring the meat cutting, that's awful. But there are, you know, there are many ways to get this done, I think, or there are many people out here, there are many character types out here, and we you know, we're not going to all be able to speak each other's language. And I guess I'm encouraging those who speak different languages to speak their language, you know, and speak to the people that want to hear them. So I'm just saying thanks for stopping by, thanks for, you know, subscribing if you have subscribed, and you know, yeah, it's just an organic thing, you know, what will be, and you know, let's just let it flow and see where we go. So have a super day. I'll hopefully chat to you later on, and yeah, feel the love, because it's real. Oh, I wanted to say this. I put in the title, I didn't say this. Live. You know this, hey? Like, live. If you don't come here and live, then the opposite of living is happening, or the reverse of live. Okay? And the reverse of live is evil. Don't forget that. Evil backwards is live. And so not to live is evil. But the devil's in the detail, right? So stay away from all the detail. It's all at that, oh, why am I listening to this shit? Oh, there's news and everything. I hope I'm not going to get, you know, I didn't, whatever. Yeah, the devil's in the detail, and not to live is evil. Feel the love.